What's the lesson to take out of it, Ken?
Oh, it's a tough game. It's good competition where you've got to be at your best for the whole of the game to absolutely come out on top. You know, it was a really hard contest and a lot of pressure out there, and we didn't quite handle the pressure as well as the Kangaroos did, I reckon. They were really good in tight and sort of basically just got on top of us with their pressure around the ball and then kept running for the end.
The scoreboard suggests that they finished stronger than you did in the last quarter. Do you think that was about fitness or something else?
Oh no, they definitely finished stronger. I mean, that's, you know, we know that we run hard. I think it's still pretty hard running at the end, even for our blokes. We were peppering a little bit right to the last minute, you know, but they were just more efficient. There's no doubt about that. In the last quarter, they had some of their good players stood up, kicked crucial goals when they needed them, and you know, Boomer and Del Santo kicked really good goals. It's just a bit of class got them through at the end.
How tough is it, Ken, to run like you normally would with a couple of casualties today?
No, it's not. Look, obviously we lost Gus Monfries, and you know, Chad was a little bit restricted, but no, that had nothing to do with it. We had plenty of rotations left on the numbers, so we could have rotated a little bit more if we had wanted to. But I don't think that was the issue. I think it was just more their pressure, and you know, and we didn't quite handle it as well as we would have liked today.
Have you got an indication yet about Monfries and Wingard and how serious those injuries might be?
Well, obviously Gus is going to miss some time. I mean, when they pull up like that, they're usually a 3-4 week injury at least, I would imagine. So you know, he might even stretch out as far as the bye. I think about round 9. I don't know, but that's a guess. I don't. Hopefully, it's only 3-4 weeks, which is a normal hamstring, but I'm not sure. And Chad's rolled his ankle, so it'll just have to see how it recovers. And sometimes they do get up, sometimes they don't get up. We certainly wouldn't be taking a risk with Chad if that was the case, but you know, it's going to be a wait and see a little bit with Chad.
Did you use him much in the fourth, Chad?
Yeah, we used him as much as we could, probably. Is the way we went about it. But as I said, we still had rotations left, so it wasn't that restrictive for us. They just outworked us in the last quarter.
You mentioned what a hard game it was, Ken. Was that more draining than normal?
Well, it looked a little. I mean, it did look a little bit. That was a contest. That's two sides going at each other. Both sides pretty desperate to hang on and keep consolidating their year, and you know, and it's early in the year, and you know how crucial those early wins are. So, you know, I think that was just a taxing game for both sides to play. I'm sure both sides will be feeling pretty tired tonight, and they'll be looking forward to a rest and recover.
Did you feel what they brought today was a level above what you'd faced so far this season?
Well, I suppose the answer is yes, because they beat us and they won. But I thought their intensity was really good all day, you know, and you know, they were up for the challenge, which was. You know, I went and watched them last week too, and you could see they were getting themselves going and getting themselves rolling a little bit. You know, their first half was really tough, hard footy, and then they got the game a bit more open in the second half and played some really damaging football. I don't think anyone would be surprised to say the Kangaroos are a pretty handy side when they get going at their best.
Given that you're comfortable with the defensive performance today?
Well, no, because we lost. I'd like us to be better in those. You know, so we restrict them enough to win on the score, but we didn't quite do exactly what we'd like to do today. And you know, that's more credit to Kangaroos than anything else. They just, as I said, I'll say it again, they were a little bit better and cleaner than us in tight when it counted most.
Because you talk about momentum swings a lot, but did you feel like you almost invited some of them today with the bit of sloppy play? Yeah,
I think we added to some of our own problems, but I think Brad would probably say there's something similar at times when they maybe did a little bit to us, and you know, that's what the game did. It went a little bit in swings a little bit as we talk about, and you know, the last quarter today was for them, and you know, good on them.
What did you think of Bobby Carlisle's performance after probably a few early mornings this week?
Yeah, he was strong. Look, our key backs were really strong. I mean, I think we conceded maybe one goal to their tall forwards, perhaps, and you know, that was an area that we were probably a little bit mindful of, but our tall backs have been in good form, so that was a pleasing thing for us that they were able to get their jobs done. But you know, it's not about them; it's about us as a team, and collectively we didn't complete the task that we needed to today.
It's a bit of a tactical battle there with Broadbent in defence. What did you make of his game? And when someone's in that role, do they have to get a certain amount of ball really, or you know, choose their positioning wisely?
No, yeah. Well, you need to be really effective in that position. But there was a bit going on today with, you know, obviously with Boomer, and you know, they got Wells, Boomer, and Del Santo who take some attention, and then you get Greenwood and Gibson and Cunnington getting above 30. So we just give up too much ball today, and you know, we're not going to be able to control a class side like the Kangaroos if we concede that much ball to them. As I said, I think mainly in tight.
How's looking, Ken, for Brisbane next week if you've lost Monfries?
Oh no, we'll be okay. Obviously, we've got a number of players who are in pretty good form, and hopefully that one of them will step up and take their opportunity. There's quite a few of them there who have been quite keen to get in the team and are happy to, that really want their chance. I shouldn't say they really want their chance to be a part of the side. So it'll be interesting to see which one of them or a couple of them that we turn to, and I'm sure they'll do really well.
Thanks, Gary.
So,
Thanks, Gary.